Jamie used to do that.
There we are.
Oh, we're alive. Look at Andrew. You're so cool. You don't have to go in the green screen anymore. You need to be here. I've introduced you officially. And if you missed that episode, it's posted somewhere.
I want a green screen though. So
green screen, green room. Oh my goodness. Hi, it's Tuesday, everyone, which means it's another very casual, but also very entertaining episode of Tuesdays with Tori, which we might be changing the name. Stay tuned. We'll put a poll out.
We're workshopping.
Yeah, T&A. I don't know. But yes, I'm joined today by my fabulous co-host here, Andrew.
Here in Canada with what is it, like -1 degree Celsius here and snow?
Goodness. Yeah. -1 degree Celsius is like what, 33 degrees Fahrenheit?
Something like that. I think it was 33, you know. Feel free, any Minnesota or like Wisconsin folk, chime in.
We're also joined today by the fatty Hokey Pokey, as always. Yep. Thank you, sir. But yeah, well, wait a second. Sometimes people sprinkle in because I know there's a little bit of delay on the live, but today's exciting because not only have I roped in co-hosts, we have a guest today, and she's like one of the coolest condoms I've ever seen. So we'll talk a little bit about innovation. But if anyone's just joining, or you've never seen me ramble on here before, oh goodness, the dog. If you're new to the show, this is the show. We get together weekly, and we try to discuss things like jokes, but also sexual health and wellness. If you don't know, I've been in the adult specialty retail for almost a decade now. My husband actually got me into this. I did lube and then kind of landed in Chris's lap. And now I'm your Paradise Marketing Sales Director doing lubes and condoms. And joining me is my lovely co-host, Andrew, the Business Development Manager at PAMCO and Harmony Dance. Andrew, would you like to tell the world a little bit about yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm the sexual industry noob, as I've only been with PAMCO, also Safely Sexual and Harmony Dams since the end of May of this year. So coming from the tobacco background, as I said, it was the perfect parlay. 12 years in tobacco, you find your way either to sex, drugs, or weapons. So
gambling, maybe.
What's that? Sorry?
Gambling, maybe. I'd put that on there.
This is true. Yeah. That might be next. We'll see. We'll see.
Or marijuana. Is that in its own category now, or does it go with
well, in Canada, it's like legal everywhere. We've got like a dispensary every like kilometer.
Every minute.
So never had a shortage. And it makes that donut you're eating super delicious.
You saw nothing. It's actually a cheesecake. Brian made it for me. It's his fault.
Nice.
Okay. So we exist to eat cheesecake. And because everyone deserves to experience a safe and enjoyable sort of life, definitely with your industry and within your intimacy. And we're here to hopefully help with that. So if you're just stopping in, reminder that it's a live show, primarily broadcasted through, thanks, babe, through Facebook on the P3 page, I think in my page and Paradise Marketing until, we have other fun channels. But we're here to help you guys. But in order to see your cute avatar, and I can post it on my snazzy StreamYard account here, you do have to go to www.streamyard.com/Facebook really quick and just be like, yes, because P3 is a private account. So they need to know that you're okay for me to post your comment. But we would love it if you would, because as mentioned, we're going to have a guest a little bit later. But I thought I'd try something fun today. So I was trying to be like a cool person. And Ryan, you watch a lot of web streams, and all these guys are always like pulling up an article and talking about the news like they're cool. So I wanted to do that a little bit. And we're going to talk about condom anxiety. So that'll be fun. Lots of room to comment there. And then our special guest. I feel like Andrew should announce who she is, unless you want me to.
Oh, by all means. You're the host still. I'm just the co-host. I'm the Robin.
You're just the shiny object?
Yes. Something like that.
Well, so Xylinda Smith, Z, as I know her, I've actually had the pleasure to work with her for the last few months now at Kimono Condoms, and I finally convinced her to come and tell us all the fun things. All the fun things about her new swirl condom, because honestly, it's amazing. And yay, big claps. if you have any questions on it, but also this is a fun show. So we'll ask her some fun questions, not just about condoms, but her life and, where we think things are going.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, Andrew, you got anything else to add? How was your non-Thanksgiving?
Thursday. It was fantastic. Still got to watch football, kick some ass in my fantasy football this week. I'm back in the playoffs.
You did good?
I don't know if I told you this. So in my league, whoever loses at the end of the season has to dress up in a giant lemon mascot costume and run a lemonade stand in downtown for the city I live in.
Okay.
So far I'm out of lemon contention.
I was going to say, do I ask why a lemon in a lemonade stand, or is that a story for another cocktail?
No, I mean, it's just kind of generic of what's the most degrading way to insult the loser of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's not like there's some because we're on a sexual wellness podcast. It's nothing to do with lemon parties or anything like that. Don't Google that, people.
And if it was, there is no judgment here. We will not yuck your yum. Perhaps we would encourage some barrier options because lemon could be a tad acidic, potentially.
Indeed.
Just want to make sure you're getting the experience you're looking for, folks. Okay, awesome. So to kind of start off the conversation where I test new things on you guys, the audience, we're going to discuss an article that my coworker sent me. And it has a lot of connections to what at least I think we do and how we show up for people, right? So this is all about condom anxiety. We'll have hopefully producer Ryan, which is also husband Ryan. Thank you. He'll post it in the comments if you guys want to take a look at it later. But Andrew, did you get a chance to read it? Even though I just kind of slammed it on you. This is great. Jen sent it to me.
No, totally did. I thought to myself, we could run an hour just off of this alone. I remember doing some social media posts not too long ago about just stigmatization for condoms and whatnot. And, you see the memes out there all the time. Condom versus minivan kind of thing. So
I don't know if I saw that one, but yes, I've seen a lot of condom memes. No, maybe not that one. Condom versus minivan. Did the condom win? Was it a kimono condom?
It should. It should win unless you're planning for it.
Oh, I get the joke now. I was like, people are always putting so much stuff. Okay. Anyways, that was a 7-second delay there. Because I was like, wait, you can't, what part of the minivan are you putting in? This is because I tried to look up on TikTok. Never a good idea. What are the trends with condoms now? And they put controllers in condoms. I'm like, why?
We're in the digital age. This is how it works now. Pretty soon we're all just gonna have sex in the metaverse.
Oh, there we go. We'll have to talk about metaverse hacking and how you get barriers there, right? As our job transitions. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, no kidding. I found it to be a really enlightening article though, because it really talks about several different ways of, how condom anxiety could happen and ways to get past that. Because at the end of the day, sex is supposed to be one of the best feelings ever.
It's your birthright. It's your adult privilege. Absolutely.
Totally. So if anyone can take anything from us, with the parentheses, we are not legal or we are not health experts, and legally we are not.
I am not a doctor. Yes. I am a salesperson.
No, I just play one on TV. So yeah, if someone can take something out of this, we did our job.
That's awesome. Did you know that condom-associated erectile problems, or CAEP, was an actual term? I did not.
Not a clue.
So guys, there's, if someone's asking about it or worried about it, I'll have to look it up if it's a real, I don't know, in the DSM, right? I don't know that. But according to this article, condom-associated erectile problems, CAEP, it's a fancy term for having trouble getting hard or staying hard when you're wearing a condom. I also thought it was interesting that what they did is they really just sort of started with some statistics about even young men, and 40% of them were already accounting for some difficulty in the condom space, right? Because obviously, in my opinion, lack of education. But I really like that they kind of began the article with discussing that there's a huge amount. It's very common to have anxiety about discussing how the condom is, right? Like if you need a different fit or if you need a different material, because oftentimes people don't know that there is another option. So it's either like grin and bear it or don't do it, right? Which we should have more options.
Totally. Like I remember when I was, in my late teens, blossoming, and I kind of had the belief back then, a misguided belief that like almost this one size fits all, just grab whatever works and go from there kind of thing.
Which is insane to me as somebody who's just like, and again, I started in lingerie way back when, but something like a bra is like talked about all the time. And that's really all I can compare it to at this juncture. But it's like the fit and the size and the material and the tailoring is such an important part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
But not in
mind
condoms.
you walk into like a Walgreens or up here, a Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, and you have like, this is where I feel the anxiety began. What do I pick? Who do I talk to? I feel weird, going up to the cash and putting it out there.
Well, and for me, it's nice to see that it is like I know what one of the big statistics I talk about all the time is 62% of women, at least in the States, under 25 have never purchased a condom. And, a couple of the big reasons for that, one of them was like people didn't want to get slut shamed, like you didn't want to run into anybody or do anything. But then like curate that on top of like, hey, on the other side, it was at least nice. I kind of felt like a human again to realize like, okay, well, there is still a narrative on the other side as well, right? Like there's a lot of we don't know how to ask for help or sizing problems, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
Anything else you loved about this article? Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna take over the entire conversation.
No, all good. All good. I mean, you're on finding ways to alleviate stress, and it goes past, just the performance or the act in the moment. There's lifestyle changes that you can make. Shameless plug for lifestyles out of there. But yeah, like there's so many different ways about this, but I think it all centralizes and really comes down to the conversation with your partner or your partners at the end of the day.
Segue to what I love about kimono a little bit later is they do go into a little bit of not just sizing, but the fact that like snug sizes do also exist, but you can again go too snug. I think everybody's worried about too snug, but also snug enough is important.
Absolutely. That's why cock rings exist, right?
I mean, I didn't say it, but you said it. Yeah. Do you have from your experience on the sales end, do you have any like tips or tricks into overcoming some of this anxiety? I know the article talks about trying different brands or lube or practicing alone first. I don't know. Anybody got stories out there, or do you? How did you overcome your condom anxiety, or are you still working on it? No shame.
Well, as a monogamous husband who also had a vasectomy, I will say I don't use them so much anymore. But really, at the end of the day, I would always keep an open dialogue with any partner that I had. Trying to make sure that the conversation was normalized, not just in the the sexual atmosphere itself, but also protection aspects, all sorts of different angles. Now, granted, younger me always made the jokes back in the day.
It's okay, we'll talk to younger you right now. Good job. Wife disclaimer. I saw it. Good job.
Yeah. But like, have you ever listened to Dane Cook's stand-up comedy?
Oh, not in ages.
Yeah, right? Like, because that's,
but I remember him. Yes.
2005. And I just remember the joke that he had about like wearing a condom, where it was like, how does it feel? And, she's asking, how does it feel? And he's like, oh, feels like nothing. Feels like I hate you. And honestly, it's amazing how that mentality carries through to everyone. But at the end of the day, we talk about anxiety and stress and whatnot. let me ask this. Would you rather have the anxiety or stress of finding the right size condom, or having a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old screaming, "Daddy, I'm hungry," while you're trying to read an article about condom anxiety?
Well, I guess to wrap it up, one of the major piece of
Yeah.
advice they gave you, wrap it up. Oh my God, I'm on a roll. I'm gonna give myself all the points because I can. Their number one sort of suggestion was to try and be patient, right? So I think easier said than done for a lot of patients. Or patients, like I'm a doctor. Patience is important, right, for a lot of people, but I like where the article was coming from as far as like generalized, like be patient. I do wish it went into like they gave good tips and tricks as far as like finding a size, which I love. And I like that they really brought home what we're always talking about, that the educational aspect in the article is like, hey, we need to have better sexual education and awareness around condom use and why it's important so that people ultimately feel comfortable asking these questions.
Absolutely. I love
But
the fact that it said for the right size, whether it's too big, too small, or just right. The way it said it, I'm like, yeah, that's one of the deleted chapters in the Goldilocks and the Three Bears story.
I had never thought of it that way. That's insane. I might add that to the next marketing deck. You never know.
Yeah, but it also, like the article as well too, at the end talked about your Viagra's of the world, your Cialis and whatnot. So I personally, my own opinion is that should be kind of the last resort. If there's ways that you can kind of work on dysfunction or whatnot, if it's an exercise thing, eating right, getting your head in the right place, and at the end of the day, just having fun. Because we've all seen these prescription medicine commercials with the side effects and all that, and it always reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons when they make Homer plug Viagra gain. So the hair loss, it was a mixture of Viagra and Rogaine.
I don't think
so
I
it was
saw
like
that one.
the
Oh,
hair
goodness.
loss and erectile dysfunction pill, and then at the end they're like, side effects include loss of scalp and penis.
I feel like if they actually made it that clear to some people, no one would take any medication, right?
Yeah.
Okay, almost gonna wrap up. I did just want to mention my other favorite tip outside of, I think I might have skimmed over that, like, hey, practice by yourself if you're like, experience any condom anxiety, right? But also you can practice by masturbating. It doesn't just have to be like, hey, put it on, take it off, like a fitting session, right? You can make it fun for yourself and that way figure out what when it's in use, the best of your ability, right? Like what about it might not be working for you. That way, if you need to go back to the table, you are armed with the correct questions and kind of the right, again, outfit you're looking for in your condom or lube experience.
Yeah. Totally.
Look at that. This is why I keep him around. Yeah.
I'm your hype man.
Yeah, he's my hype man. Yeah. All right. Hype man. Can you take us into what's next? I think it's time. Xylinda's waiting in the back room.
Absolutely.
I think it's time.
She's backstage right now, probably saying like, what the hell? What did I get myself into? So without any further ado, Xylinda Smith from Meyer Labs and Kimono Condoms. Hey. Oh, you're on mute.
Oh my God. Are you on mute? Oh no, but that's okay. We're so excited to have you.
Yeah, totally.
There. Am I still on mute?
No.
No, now we can hear you.
Okay,
beautiful.
Great. Sorry about that.
No worries. Hey Z.
I love it. I love the conversation about condom anxiety.
We're
gave
trying
me a
to
flashback.
Oh, I know, like a little bit of a, oh, hi, Carrie. She's our friend in Australia. Oh my goodness, you guys would be all great friends because Carrie's amazing. But anyway, we're very excited to have you. Thank you for coming to my fun little discussion, as we'll say. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about you and your journey to the world of sexual wellness and how you came to my desk?
Sure. So I think that I've always, in some way, shape, or form, been an advocate for sexual wellness just because I never learned these things at home myself. So when I started learning about, you know, reproductive health and things like that, I've always shared all the information that I had with anyone that was younger or ill-informed. I'm always going about it. So this is something that just fits into who I am. But in terms of Mayor Labs, over here, I'm in charge of the sales, very much like Andrew, business development, sales manager. So we deal with so many different entities.
Kiana, hi, welcome.
Hi,
Hey.
everyone. Wholesalers, public sector, communities. Mayor Lab's been around for over 35 years. We're based out
Oh,
of Berkeley,
35. I thought it
California.
was 30. This is good for me.
Over
See, I
35.
learned.
Yeah. 1986, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've
All
Good
been
right.
year for
distributing
music, by
high
the way.
quality healthcare and reproductive health products that whole time. We use state of the art Japanese engineering for our condoms, kimono condoms. We have the thinnest condoms in the U.S. and we're here to stay. We're here to make new products, continue with our innovation, and giving you all the thinnest, most reliable condoms in the U.S.
Well, that
I
kind of
like that. You're
answers like the
perfect
next
segue.
one we were going to roll into, right?
Yeah, perfect segue.
Perfect, right?
So yeah, I mean, Xylinda, so basically, I think you may have even answered the first question, sharing a bit about Kimono Condoms and its mission in the sexual wellness industry.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely part of our mission to continue to provide the most reliable healthcare products in the US, Canada, internationally. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good. Anybody international? Perry, Australia.
Yes.
If you need help with
Australia.
kimono, there you go.
Yes.
ZZ
Carrie.
can help you out. No, she's so sweet. It's like, I don't know, 4 a.m. over there or something. Maybe not.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing, Carrie?
Crikey.
She's one of the best. Okay. So because I'm impatient, thank you so much for introducing yourself, Z. But I really want to talk about Swirl.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can you show us maybe some Swirl? Ooh, and I know I have a video I sent to the producer
So
for
shiny.
folks at home so they could see. But I've tried this condom. There's been some really great reviews on Amazon. Tell us what makes this unique to the market, my friend.
Oh, wow. Swirl
Oh yeah,
is,
video. Here we go. Yes.
yeah, video. I love this video.
There's no sound, so don't worry about it, guys. I can make sound for you, but
Wait for it. Here it comes. The pump.
For him and for her, kimono swirl. What are you waiting for? Get your swirl on.
Isn't that so cool? I love
Available
that
at
part. Get
Paradise
your swirl
Marketing.
on.
It's cute. It's cute. All right. So tell us about the swirl.
Yeah.
So Swirl has a double helix spiral design, like the video showed. So it has extra headroom, and the design is at the top. So it adapts to your every move, giving highlighted sensations for you and your partner.
Here's the one sheet up for anybody.
There's the sheet to give the information. So it took a long time, decades, of research and perfecting the product before we could get it out. And the thing is, I didn't even know we were in development of this product. Okay. I'm busy pushing all the other kimono products. And then I heard about it and I said, we'll see about this. I don't know. I've never heard of this before, but okay, I trust you. I get the condom, I get my samples, and I'm in awe, because I would have never thought. Everything about it is just really, really top of the line. The
Yeah, I was gonna say
packaging is
premium, very
nice.
luxury.
Yes,
Oh my God,
premium.
I
Yeah, it is.
love.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm available for audio commentary, David. You're welcome. But yes, I don't know. Maybe we can zoom in on the packaging a little bit later. But for anybody else who's a
Yeah.
packaging snob like me, that 36 count is just gorgeous. You just slide and go. Like I would keep it in my like shelf or my bathroom drawer, like a lot easier with that too. And it's still discreet. I love it.
It is. The packaging is amazing. It's just, I mean, it fits in line with all of our products, but I just love our products. The swirls.
It looks
They're
sweet.
amazing. This one right here, that's my favorite.
Is
We'll
that the
talk about
cleansing
it.
gel?
That's the cleansing gel.
Oh my God,
It's
you guys.
literally my favorite. I keep this in my shower.
I was going to say, guys, I'm also obsessed with it because I used to sell a lot of cleaner in my old life, but I'd not had a lot of experience with gel. But this doubles as a great makeup brush cleaner. By the way, I just did it over
I haven't tried it in that way.
because I have some. Well, no, and I have some brushes, you know, that are like 10 years old now, but I keep really good care of them because they're like pony hair, like their hair for like oral makeup anyways, because you have to put a natural product on with a natural brush. This is a makeup tutorial, sorry. And then synthetic product with the, hey, Lulu, with the synthetic brush. Anyways, so you have to like, I used to just like wash them with shampoo if I could, right? But I was like, I'm going to try this cleansing gel. And it's amazing because it won't like disrupt the glue. That's the big thing. I don't want the makeup brush to be affected, but like, because then your brushes are gone.
Falls apart.
So
exactly.
Quick testimony there for your sales.
I love the pro tip. I'll make sure to apply it next time I go to like a My Chemical Romance concert or something. I have my makeup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Swirl is vegan friendly. Absolutely.
It is vegan friendly. I love it. This is no, seriously though, guys. I love this product because you can use it on your toys and things like that. But not only that, you can use it on yourself. So that's why I keep it in my shower as a cleansing gel. It's a personal and intimate cleanser. So you know how you have your products that you purchase, you know, on the Walmart.
All right, because it's already pH balanced.
There you go.
I like
it's natural. Like you can literally tell it's a natural product when you're using it. So
okay, I'm going to test it on my child. That will be the ultimate test. I'll report back. See.
Hey, it'll get all the crayon marks out and the
oh, not even that. She's just so sensitive, so she can't use a lot of soap. So if she doesn't break out, like
this is gonna be perfect. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So how have consumers responded so far to the introduction of Swirl?
Oh my gosh. They have responded in a way that's literally melted my heart because we're only getting 4 and 5 star reviews. I mean, it just further confirmed. I already knew it was going to be a great product. I knew that it was premium. I knew that about the hard work that, you know, we're putting into the innovation of the product. But sometimes you get a little leery just when rolling out new products, just because
of course
people are the way they are. And the responses have been phenomenal. They have. I love it. I love the response we're getting. And look at that. 2 thumbs up. I just saw that.
Producer Ryan. I'm trying not to blush, but everybody knows now. I'm trying to find, because I just wanted to segue quickly.
There's a really good question actually that just came up here.
Ooh,
Does Kimono have condoms specifically made for oral fun?
Oh, for sure. With the goodness of it is, it's very natural. You know, we use the closest to a natural product that you can use. So it doesn't have that latex smell to it that a lot of condoms have. And that's my favorite part of it also. It doesn't have that latex smell. There's no artificial flavors, colorings, dyes, no nitrosamines, no parabens. It's vegan friendly. So absolutely.
Well, you just made a sale through this call to Lulu.
Right. And then if you do need more like whatchamacallit, assistance with oral, use a lube, use a water-based lube, use a flavored lube, add extra. You can't do too much. I mean, you can do too much for personal, but you can't add too much lube for safety.
Do you mean
and a dam?
Kimono Swirl natural?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Would I ever suggest something like that? I'm just kidding.
Organic based, natural formula. This is
I'm into the packaging, guys, because you know me about a unicorn, but this pump.
Right. The pump is awesome, easy to use. So we're getting a lot of people that are commenting on the pump. They love the pump. So it's not like, inconvenient where you have to squeeze it. You just pump what you need and you keep it moving. So it's not inconvenient for you. So we're getting a lot of, keep it moving. Good to the last drop. That's right.
We encourage bad jokes and puns here, Z.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got sidetracked. I went squirrel because I had to go and find this email really quick, and I found it from one of the 5-star reviews that your boss sent me. Can I read it? I mean, we could get banned because I'm going to read it, so I'll try to not use the real words, guys. I don't know. Sometimes people, if you say bad language, they get upset. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, 5 out of 5 stars, worth every penny. This was posted on October 4th, guys. This is the review. You ready? Had to go back to condoms with the wife and went down the rabbit hole looking for rubbers that actually felt decent. Wow. Thinner than any Trojan out there. A very low latex scent too. The swirl is quite remarkable. I know this is a condom, but it could double as a bedroom toy. It gives a BJ sensation during sex. The wife even commented on feeling better when she was on top. We'll be ordering another box here soon. Samples available at paradisemarketing.com.
Uh-huh.
Or you can contact me.
That was the customer.
That's customer. Anyway, so I got excited about that. Had to share.
Yeah. The reviews are awesome. They are.
Well, so I guess that kind of helps for our next talking point, right? So how does the swirl condom, we always want to be safe, but we also want to enjoy our pleasure, right? So how does the swirl condom balance the safety and the pleasure? Any specific technological advances we should talk about? Also, we've talked about it on the show, different sorts of latex and the thinness, but not a lot. So if you've got any extra sprinklings on the swirl condom for that, feel free.
Well, I would love to give you guys the numbers. We actually have condom thinness comparison charts on our website that will show how our condoms line up with the competitors and how thin our products are versus the others. We're literally America's thinnest condom. In terms of what else did you ask me about? Is
there any technological advancements? Again, because I was trying to get at hey, can you talk about kind of the thinness, and the special latex and the Japanese technology and your research or anything else you wanted to share about the tycoon of Mayor Labs?
Well, we have to meet standards for FDA. We also have to meet Health Canada standards and European standards. So therefore, there's a lot of hard work that goes into the development, of course. Additionally, we have to have validation of the manufacturing so that we can be assured that every condom is manufactured exactly the same. Okay, so that requires years of research and testing and perfecting. That's how we know that.
And the FDA is super agile, right? And accommodating about every question you have. Oh, no, I'm sure they're better.
I'm sure they're better than Health Canada. I'll tell you that much.
They're very busy was my point. And sorry, I was that was sarcasm if you couldn't tell. It's more just me joking that the condoms and lube are medical devices. I know a lot of people know, but not everybody does, right?
Exactly.
So you can't get away with this, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
And it's not cosmetic rules by any means, which is what a lot of some of the other sexual health and wellness, maybe consumer packaged goods might look like on shelf. They all kind of look like cosmetics because we like our frou-frou lube and our frou-frou condoms. Why not?
Sure.
But they are not cosmetics.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work that goes into it. And then we have to put them out into the field and get them tested to make sure that, the customers, the people, the public, they enjoy them as well. So it's a lot of work that goes into the design of a condom. So we test it with hundreds of users, and here we are. a new
Did
product.
anything go horribly wrong that you can share? Like I've got like stories of like, hey, one of these trade shows I went to, the booth didn't show up, right? Like you got anything fun like that about this launch?
Unfortunately, I don't get access to that fun part. When I think about it, I guess, yeah, I haven't heard anything at all. So I don't
Hey,
know.
no
I
news
don't
is
know if
good
we're that
news.
good
That's a
or
good
is that
thing.
boring.
No, that's a good thing. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
No news
Yeah.
is good news. Isn't that the saying?
Yeah. That's what
I'll
I would
take it.
say. Because I can imagine if anything went that crazy that I would hear about it.
No, fair enough.
Z, I just wanted to make sure you saw this comment. Someone was looking to connect with you on Facebook, but Facebook user, I cannot see your avatar. So
And
perhaps
they
you can get a
also
verbal
said
consent.
you're dope.
You are dope.
Absolutely.
I agree.
We can connect on Facebook. Oh, that's so nice. I'm dope.
You're dope, Z.
That's what's up. Yeah.
You should come back monthly and we'll have some sort of kimono
So far, I've
commentaries.
counted. You've made a sale. You've made a Facebook friend. What's next?
Oh, it's Kiana.
Hi, Kiana.
I need all the friends I can get. Hi, Kiana.
Oh, jeez.
Is Kiana? Where is Kiana located?
Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's look her
Kiana.
up here real quick.
She might get a free box.
She might be getting some fun.
Yeah.
Some funness here.
Hi,
Oh, and Lulu. Oh, you should send. I mean, I guess anybody here that is interested, I'm totally fine to.
If you're interested, let me know.
Horsey out, Texas. Thank you,
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Go Cowboys.
Cool.
Yeah, reach out. If you can't find Z on Facebook, feel free to either message me or Andrew, and we'll make sure you get hooked up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're also on Instagram too. I don't know if you guys have that, but I'm also.
I know. I have to figure out Instagram for us at some point when we all go famous here. Yeah. StreamYard does an Instagram, or I haven't figured it out yet. Anyways,
I love Instagram. You know, it's cool.
You'll love our friends here too. Lulu, you the Power Review product couple here. Oh, you're so cute. Lulu is an educator and does a lot of pop-up shops as well as runs an online boutique and has her own YouTube. So, yes, go Cowboys! Fun people here to connect with. They're so sweet, always supporting us. Okay, condoms for everybody. It's going to be legit.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of legit. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was say, speaking of legit, I mean, the product itself, it's so ahead technologically, which kind of leads to the question, what trends do you see kind of shaping the future of condom design and sexual health products in general?
Wow. I think there are a lot of things that are going to shape, like the new trends that are coming. One would be, like I mentioned before, people are caring more about their bodies. Mm-hmm. They care about what they use on their bodies and put in their bodies. So people are wanting natural products. And it's no shade against, the brands that we see in the drugstores that have been around for a long time. Also, however, they don't always have, the most natural latex like we have with minimal processing. And so what we've done, which has been a little bit ahead of our time over all these over 30 years, is provided a vegan condom, organic based lubricants, water-based lubricants. We have, products that are minimally processed with no artificial colors, dyes, flavorings, no parabens, glycerin, and all of those things to provide you with a more natural product that still gives you premium performance. And, it helps along with the way that we want to start treating our bodies. We're tired of, toxins and poisons putting in our bodies. And I see that trend of people going natural more and more every day. And our products are already there and we're already ready, So I see that trend happening. And then there's also here in the United States, right? Love is natural. We see a lot of things happening with politically even that are changing people's minds on how They have to, reproductive health care has been on the table.
Be prepared. Just be prepared.
You know? And so,
right, like I don't want to hear any more of this. Like I can just plan B. I was like, okay, cool. I'm glad that exists, but just be prepared, everybody. There's a lot of
right,
options.
plan
out there.
A, plan A.
Yeah, exactly. I was
like,
yeah, I was say we don't
I don't know
have
where
to
the world's
automatically
going.
revert to it to be
exactly. You know,
Like, hey, again, yeah, exactly. I love that it exists, right? But it's like, what were you talking about earlier, Andrew? The like the emotional trauma of buying the minivan, right? Okay, how about having to like, I exhausted plan A, so now I just have to go straight to plan B. That's not going to be great for you, like long term either. So,
and like Xylinda said, like the thinnest condom, like you can still feel everything and be safe. This is not rocket science, folks.
no, and what we talk about all the time is I'm constantly hearing, you know, like, hey, it feels different or it feels weird. I have a problem that feels good. I was like, hey, different doesn't need to be bad. Like I sell a shelf of dongs that feel different. It is exciting. It is part of the journey.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we're built on. I mean, that's the premise behind how Kimono Condoms came to be. I love when the CEO of the company, David, tells the story of how Kimono came about, because he was an 18-year-old kid sitting in the doctor's office with his then girlfriend and hoping that she wasn't pregnant and saying, oh God, if you know that if you get me out of this, I'll never do this again. Prayer.
He is giving back to the community. Yep.
It was that gave him the idea to bring about the innovation of Kimono brand condoms, to say, you know, why doesn't everyone like to use condoms? What's going on? How did I get in this? And how does so many people get in this? And he worked with the people to develop the thinnest condoms in the country.
It's amazing.
So that is amazing.
Also, I think, don't come at me with the pitchforks if it doesn't happen, but I think he'll be hanging in our booth for a little bit at the Anime show if anybody is going in January. So if, you know, hopefully if I can get all my ducks in a row, I'll let everybody know, like, hey, David's coming between like 2 or 3 to the booth.
Listen,
and then feel free to ask him questions, right? Yeah.
He knows everything about condoms in the world. He can talk to you about the trees, you know, latex is a sap from a tree.
Yep.
He can talk to you about what seasons and the best places for the plantations for the trees.
And I love, he's part of that, what is it? I forget what's called, but the sustainability program that's out there in Malaysia to make sure that every single, you know, the specific tree that I can't pronounce, you know, that it's sustainably farmed.
Yeah. So he's awesome. I mean, he's has so much knowledge about the whole industry. I'm always like, you should write books. You should do, and to have him on would be amazing also.
Where's the book, David? But yeah, so hopefully he'll be in my booth at Anime.
Condoms, the Condom King. Yes.
Write your questions now, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna get them ready.
A couple of years from now, he'll be reading chapters out of said book at the booth.
Ooh, that would be even better.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so I'm having fun. We're at 43 minutes, so I got to release people. So we'll just wrap up to the last couple. You think?
Yeah, totally.
Right,
I would say, Xylinda, what advice would you give to consumers looking to choose the right condom for their needs?
I would say that condoms work best if you know how to use them. So you have to read the directions. Practice if you need, if you know, bringing it back to our original topic about the condom anxiety, you know, if you practice and you know how to use it, because I think maybe the anxiety might come along with being worried about if it's the right size, or am I going to feel anything, and all those things. So you have to find the brand that works for you. And so you know, knowing that the size fits, you won't have that anxiety of worrying about if it's going to break or if it's going to come off. All those things play a part into, you know, choosing the right condom for you. And then there's certain textures, shapes, sizes, all those things, you know. So do we offer tutorials on our website? We don't have a tutorial video, but that is a good idea.
You have a tutorial if you have any questions.
Tori
You just won 2 free boxes of swirl.
I need them. They're good. No, absolutely. No, it's a great idea. I keep bouncing back and forth with my current boss right now about getting a training in. So I love it. Facebook user. Thank you. Let's add it to the agenda, Xylinda.
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
We do have instructions though inside of each box.
Or why don't we host one? Like, it seems like people are interested. Why don't I figure out? I think I could do like a webinar hosting thing here, and we schedule it out for a couple of weeks, and we get people to show up, and then it'll be like an official training, and you can ask Z all the things.
Yeah.
And I'll just handle your comment section.
Yeah, and the instructions have it has photos and things on how to use them. So that's what I was saying. You kind of got to prepare in advance. We're not, 15 anymore, or however old you were when you got lucky.
Yes, pinch and roll, not tuck and roll. Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
That's when you're trying to escape from a burning vehicle.
Not a burning sexual experience. Oh yeah, Donna, you're so smart. I'll talk to you. Wait, tomorrow we have class tomorrow, right? I think so. Hey, you could be on my podcast here next, Kiana. Don't get involved in my show here, because you'll get involved in my show here.
Really?
Well, I guess to wrap it up, just how can our listeners learn more about Swirl condoms and other kimono products? Now's your chance to plug.
Check out our website, mayorlabs.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Oh, the cool thing about our website, the thing I love the most, is there's a blog there. It's got some pretty cool topics about everything. If you guys have any ideas. So I manage the emails that come through our website personally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you guys can always send an email and I'll respond to you. And any questions you may have. I'm really interactive with everyone. You'd be surprised. People email me, they ask me for, samples and things like that. I'm open to it, because if you're asking me for a sample, then that means you know about us and you've probably used our products.
Yep.
And of course,
one of my favorite sales tactics. Try it before you buy it.
Exactly.
It's the best. Like, I know there's a lot of great marketing campaigns out there, but it's like, I can't spend $10,000 on a Google campaign right now. And I know it's real hard to track for the ROI. I get it. I'm rolling my eyes, and I shouldn't, because I understand that that's a number everybody needs in business. But I tell you, I make more true and sustainable connections just giving someone a sample and saying, I really like this one. Right.
Absolutely.
And I will buy everything that my girlfriends tell me to buy for the most part, when there's like, oh my God, this is the brand to look at or whatever. So it's like, that is like the best. There's actually a book, Gung Ho, if anybody wants to read it, where they talk about just giving samples is like the best sort of campaign you can have.
And that's
just about your brand.
ROI is one thing, but long-term sustainability creates ROI. So if you're putting your money where your mouth is or your penis in this case, with a great product, it will yield the ROI in the long term. It's, as the old saying goes, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Exactly.
And your section
marathon of condoms. Just kidding. All right, wait, I put your website down. Did I do it right? There we go.
Cool. Love it.
Okay, it was me, not Paradise, but still, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, check me out. I'll respond to you all. Hey, just let me know what questions you may have. I'm open. I love it.
Fantastic.
And again,
let
if
us
you
know
need
how
help,
the Facebook friendship works once you get the invite.
Oh yes, yeah. And then if anyone needs help connecting or has questions or is catching this later, like, still feel free to comment or shoot a message or find our emails, the websites. This is like, right. This is everyone's Rolodex now. So we're here to help you. And Z will send you condoms.
I will.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes. Any final thoughts, messages of positivity that you'd like to share with our awesome audience before we sign off?
I just wanted to reiterate again, follow us on Instagram. We have cool videos that are going up. And then check out our blog because I absolutely love the topics we're discussing there. And that's about it.
Oh, goodness. I hope I can convince you to come back another day. We could just be like monthly guest spotlight. Like, what's going on with Kimono? I don't know. It's my show. We'll make it what we want. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to continue to rep some swirl stuff, and we're here. If anybody has questions, we'll take care of you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so that's the show, guys. We're here to make it better. If you've got suggestions, so reach out and let us know how we can help you. See you next Tuesday.
Cue the exit music. La 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 la.